What's going on, great people? This is your guy, Humble Warrior Eli. And so in this video, I will be breaking down and also answering questions from people who give me feedback and comments on social media about their printer not working. So first and foremost, the first thing that I always do is my maintenance. I do the nozzle check and then the head cleaning. Once those two are properly going through and doing the job it's supposed to be doing, I always make sure that I do the waste ink afterwards. Because you find it that there's a lot of ink, a lot of old ink that's basically in your printer that you need to get out. Once you do that, you should be straight. I always do about maybe 2 cups of that, just so I get enough of that old ink out. Because if I don't, it will stay in there and it will cause problems down the line later, and you don't want that. Trust me, I've been through that one time, and I said never again. But if you're not using your printer daily, like every single day, and you use it maybe twice or three times a week, I encourage people to always make sure that they put their cartridges, they put water and their other ones that they're not using into the print head. That way, the colorful ones won't get messed up and won't cause any problems for your print head. But as you guys can see in this video, my colors on my designs didn't come out. My designs are usually white, and then the design around it, the logo itself, is either black and orange. And so I had to make sure that I got a lot of that old ink, a lot of that old waste ink out. Because if you don't, it will cause problems later on in your capping station. And that's something that I went through, and I refuse to allow anyone else to go through that. Also, you want to make sure that you're doing your maintenance properly right. Because if you don't, it will mess up. And for me, it takes about maybe an hour or two to do my maintenance, sometimes 45 minutes, which is reasonable, pretty good. Just make sure that when you're doing it, you have gloves on, make sure that you're doing everything properly right, follow the instructions. But if you have issues, feel free to reach out to me. I can do a video call on Facebook or Instagram. I can give you my information. We can do like a Zoom, whatever. But I just want to make sure that I'm helping people when they have these kind of issues, because these issues can happen at any moment of your life, and you don't want that. But as you guys can see, my design came out perfectly fine. Now I'm back in action, and that's what matters the most, is what you do. So anyway, follow me on YouTube at Humble Warrior _Eli, where I post all my videos at. You can like, subscribe, share, and comment. My social media, Humble Warrior Eli, of course. My Facebook, Elijah Clay. So please feel free to reach out to me at any time for any questions, for any feedback, just for anything that you guys may need in the future. Thank you.